a recursive function or recursion. Today I am going to explain the topic recursive function and recursion. If you don't know much about the function, please check out my previous detailed video on function. The link is given in the description. In C or C++, program is constructed around the function. It means that the program can be divided into different sections, related group of statement having the particular name. That is, the program is the collection of different functions in which a function can call any other function any number of times. In other words, we can transfer a program control or the cursor from one function to another function. The function from which we are transferring the program control is known as calling function, while the function which receives the program control is known as called function because we are called it. In this example, the main function is calling function and the function 1 and function 2 are called function. After executing all the statements of called function, the program control is transferred back to the calling function with or without a value. It depends whether a called function can return a value or not. Now, what is recursive function? In C or C++, it is possible for a function to call itself. A function can call itself. This type of function is known as recursive function. Recursive means repetitive function. The process of calling itself by the function is known as recursion. When a recursive function calls itself, compiler creates one more copy of this function internally, and since it is calling itself, this function becomes calling function as well as call function simultaneously. Since the recursion makes a kind of loop, there must be a statement within the recursive function that will lead to terminate the loop. Generally, the recursion of a function is used with a conditional test. Consider an example to find factorial of the number. Suppose 5. We know that the factorial of 5 is 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. We can also write this as factorial of 5 is equal to 5 multiplied by factorial of 4, and the factorial of 4 can be written as 4 multiplied by factorial of 3, and the factorial of 3 can be written as 3 multiplied by factorial of 2. Similarly, the factorial of 2 can be written as 2 multiplied by factorial of 1. Since we have to follow the same process again to find the factorial of the next number, which is required to find the factorial of the previous number, hence we have to use the recursive process. We have to go through the same process again and again recursively, and the recursive function returns the value recursively to previous calling function. Therefore, this process is called as recursive process or repetitive process. Consider the programming example to find the factorial of a number using a recursive function. Write a program to calculate factorial of an integer using function. This is the declaration of fact, that is factorial function. This is the definition of main function, and this is the definition of fact function. The fact function will take integer as an argument and will return a long integer type value. Execution always begins from main function. Here we have declared integer num and long f variable. This print statement generates an output enter any number. Through scanf function we are reading the value of num variable, that is 4. Now f is equal to fact of num, that is factorial of 4. We are calling fact function by giving the value 4 as an argument. Cursor will be transferred to the fact function. The value 4 will be copied to the variable a. Here a is a formal argument. We have declared a variable long f. This f is different than the variable f of main function. We are comparing the value of a and 1. The condition 4 is equal to 1 goes false, f is equal to a multiplied by fact of a minus 1, that is 4 multiplied by factorial of 3. We are calling the same function fact to find the factorial of 3, hence fact is a recursive function. Compiler creates a new copy of fact function. The value 3 is copied into the new variable a. Here one more copy of f is created. The condition 3 is equal to 1 goes false. F is equal to a multiplied by fact of a minus 1, that is 3 multiplied by factorial of 2. One more copy of fact function is created to find the factorial of 2. 2 is copied to the new variable a. Here one more copy of f is created. The condition 2 is equal to 1 goes false. F is equal to a multiplied by fact of a minus 1, that is 2 multiplied by factorial of 1. One more copy of fact function is created to find factorial of 1. 1 is copied to a new variable a. Here one more copy of f is also created. The condition 1 is equal to 1 is true. Now returning the factorial of 1, that is 1, to the previous fact function. Here 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2 will be copied to the variable f. Now returning the factorial of 2, that is 2, the value of f, to the previous fact function. Here 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6 will be copied to the variable f. Now returning the factorial of 3, that is 6, the value of f, to the previous fact function. Here 4 multiplied by 6 is equal to 24 will be copied to variable f. Now finally returning the factorial of 4, that is 24, to the main function. The return value 24 replaces the fact function and this value is copied to the variable f of main function. Now this print statement generates an output factorial is equal to, that is 24. The final output will be enter any number 4 factorial is equal to 24. This is the final output.